G'day everyone, T-Nick back here again in Transport Fever. Welcome back to Laredo. I think that's where we are. Yeah, Laredo, yes, because Visalia is the one over there that we... Oh, hello, I didn't expect you. Again, I was trying to do a dramatic opening shot of the steam train climbing up the hill, and instead, suddenly grain train, which is running mostly empty. Okay, well that's our first task there, is to go ahead and throw down some more trucks on those routes from the farms, because clearly we've got livestock moving in that direction. Grain. And we have livestock as well, nothing going via Lakewood South, but that's okay, because we're bringing food in to unload here, so even if it runs empty, it's not a big loss there. But yeah, we do need some more trucks to come down from the farms, although that said, the farms aren't really producing much anyway. A few more trucks. Hopefully we'll kick the farm up a notch where they say, oh, he's transporting a lot, so we better send him some more trucks. How many trucks do we have on each line, by the way? Vehicles. Yeah, we've only got about 4, so let's go ahead and chuck 6 more on each and just hope that they come into their own at some point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is Cattle Clum, I think, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this should be Cattle Orland. To Clum. There we go. And we should probably rename both those routes too, because, well, yeah, we're not just transporting cattle now, we're transporting cattle and grain. So, yeah, let's just adjust these names here. We'll go cattle, grain, and you are cattle, / grain. There we go. Fantastic. Just for my own housekeeping purposes. And wow, the local routes in Columbus have really taken off. So the clockwise route's exceptionally busy. Clockwise route, exceptionally busy. Not so busy. How about over here? Yeah, okay. So no one wants to go anti-clockwise, but everyone wants to go clockwise. So we should probably go ahead and put a few more buses on that route there. So what would that be? That's 4. That's good. No, we want to do it by depot. Set them all on. We're in Columbus, and we want clockwise. Yes, good. Yeah, the anti-clockwise either is running just fine, or yeah, no one's really using it, so that's okay. We have the option available for people. That's the important thing. I guess a lot more people will start turning to their private cars, though, to get around town, so it's mostly people that want to get to the station. And as this seems to be a very busy end of town, well, that's a road to nowhere. Well done, town. Yeah, that's probably why more people are trying to get on the clockwise turn. See, this bus here is already nearly full, whereas this one here, that one's full too. Okay, we're doing all right. How are we going for passengers down here? We've got a couple of steamers coming and going for the southeastern branch. Yeah, not doing too badly. But this time, what are we doing? We are connecting up to Midland. We're going to do it. We're going to follow through. We're actually going to finish what we started. Eventually. Because one thing I do want to do is I want to send these logs and these logs down here to become planks. And then bring them back to become tools. We can also bring them back, I guess we could send them all the way back to Lakewood. I'm not really sure. We're certainly going to bring the tools down here to Laredo and Visalia at some point, and then obviously we can send goods into Midland as well, just by extending the goods line we have now. So that will require us to electrify the goods line, because I'm pretty sure we've already electrified this goods train here, haven't we? Yes, so we will be electrifying all the way down to Midland on this line. We might not electrify the actual passenger train though, because that's running all the way into Mount Importance, unless we sort of terminate it short at Toledo, and even then we only have to electrify this section here, because at the end of the day we are in America, and America was not big on electrification. That's more of a European thing, so I'd sort of like to stick to the diesels, especially as I've downloaded a lot of modern diesel colour schemes so we can have a bit of variety in the game. But yeah, so enough yakking, start building. So we're going to need to make sure we go sort of around this way. I'll probably end up roading the logs up here so we don't have to swing by that, what do you call it, forestry sort of thing. Now, okay, so now I did say we were going to be building wires on this, so we'll need to make sure that's all ticked. Yes, that's all good. And yeah, we'll do a bit of landscaping here, but that's only because I need to keep it reasonably flat for this junction here. So we'll go ahead and bring this track in like this. What's that, about 60 clicks? That should be fine. And bring this one in like this. And just for my own OCD, let's just upgrade that there, so it looks a bit neater. We don't have the random bit of timber sleepers there. I think we had another one down here that I could, yeah, there we go. There's a bit of a Bit of a whoopsie there. We'll just correct that there. And obviously, before I forget and start trying to electrify trains, we'll go ahead and electrify this section of track through here, because reasons, and we'll go ahead and electrify these freight lines as well. So that is hunky-dory. Good. That's an ugly set of pylons there, but you know what? Art imitates life, so I'm sure it's a-okay. So I might back that off a smidge, because we are going to want to start going uphill. So let's bring this around. Yeah, it's not too much in the way of landscaping. Bring that around like that. Now, we basically want to follow the road because A, it takes the shallowest route through the canyon, and B, well, it's taking us in the right direction, because if I accidentally start building tunnels and pop up over here, I gone done stuffed up there. So, you know, if we follow the road, we can't get too off track, so to speak. So now that's not too much in the way of landscaping. I mean, we're going to have some impressive cuttings and bridges on this route, hopefully, but yeah, hopefully not too impressive. I mean, we've got the money in the bank, but we do still need this line to make money. That's a nice view down to Laredo, though, isn't it? I'm quite happy with that. Now, assuming we can get up the rest of the hill here without too much muss and fuss, that's all right. Good. Now, instead of kicking around this mountain here, we'll probably just burrow through it. So what would that look like? It's 1.3 million. It's not too bad in terms of tunnel. And we are going to have to make sure we have room for some sort of station over here for this whole business here. I mean, really, we could unload the logs here, road them up here, road the planks back down here, but, you know, we're probably going to have that many logs coming in, it's going to be easier to just rail them straight through here and then rail the planks back again. So we'll go ahead and settle with that tunnel there. I think that's going to get the job done. And run a second track through there, obviously. Yeah, that's nice. Gets us up to the altitude we want. Now, the highway is going to need some rejiggering here. Rejiggering, that's an official transport fever terminology word thing. So we'll get rid of all that. Now, we need to put the station as close to this industry as possible, given the street connection is all the way over there. So we'll go 4 tracks, because I don't know how much we'll need, and we'll go 400 meters, because again, don't know how much we'll need. And this is gonna be tricky, it's gonna have the shits. Unable to align terrain is definitely gonna be something we're gonna see a lot of at the moment. So if we try and build it up this end, it's just gonna have a fit, because it won't, let's just try and scooch it around a bit. Oh, here we go. Yeah, because we need to get it to come down a bit from the tunnel, so that's why it's having an issue there. So we might go ahead and put it over, say, here, because then we can get a road bridge over this part of the line here. So that itself should be fine. Now what do we want here to connect it up? We want small country road. There we go. Country road, that's not going to line up. Bring it in. Yeah, okay, bring it around like that then. That's not going to work. Will that work? I don't think it's going to actually come up that steep. We might have to make this corner a bit more gradual there. So bring this around a bit here. Try and keep it a bit, no, that's a bit too low down. There we go, try and keep that reasonably, there we go. Okay, so hopefully that station is in the catchment. It is not. Okay, good work us. So back that off there, try again. Why don't we bring this road out here? Can we make that a T intersection? We can, okay. I thought that would reject us. So let's get a reasonable curve in, just keep it, okay. Back it off. Keep it tight. Keep a tight curve. Like a tight curve. There we go. Connect that up. Now, how's that go? That's done it. There we go. Midland East is now connected up to this lovely tool shop here. And then we'll just go the nice cheap dirt road to get up here. Because, well, we're not using it. What do we care? So now we need to make sure our tracks are level with this station. So where's a rough bit where it's actually flat? Probably there. And then we need to bring it out sort of like that, and then keep it flat. Okay, that's not too bad. Can we drag it a bit closer? That's not too bad there. It does sort of swing out a bit. Actually, the easiest way to do this, how many trains are we going to be running through here? We're going to be running one log train that way, one plank train that way, goods train either way, and anything else? Look, let's go 5 tracks. Probably won't use them, but it'll help us line up the passing tracks anyway, so, you know, because we can just snap them onto this edge track here. It does mean we can't expand this beyond 5 tracks without rebuilding the main line, but I can live with that. And you can too. And if you can't, well, you probably better tune out now, because it's only going to get worse from here. So now, actually, we might have to back this off a little bit just to make sure we can get up the hill to the tunnel. Yeah, see, that's going to be quite a steep climb, I feel, which is not going to be conductive to the building of... yeah, so back off the tunnel. That was probably a mistake building that so soon. Yeah, we need to keep it reasonably flat down here so that we can... yeah, so connect up like that. Okay, so you haven't moved the tunnel much, just all the way down here. So that's going to be a bit of an issue. What if we raise it a little? Yeah, okay. So we're going to have trouble connecting this track up without doing the connections in the tunnel. That's my only concern. So what if we build up the hill a bit? We'll just keep it manual. Yeah. So build up nice and steep. We're going to have to try and fit a junction in there somehow. I'm sure we'll be able to make it, but yeah. So build that up the hill a bit, and now we'll reconnect this up to the tunnel we've already built. Terrain alignment collision. Okay, what are you collisioning with? Did I miss a bit of track near the tunnel? Oh, look, seriously? Seriously? Why did we not rip this up when we destroyed it the first time? Okay, try that again. I bet it's going to put the tunnel in exactly the same place. Yeah, so we've just wasted $1 million there. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Yes, okay. Well, that's okay. We are going to face a steep climb up out of here, but that's why we've got electric traction. So, how many trains are going to be coming in from this direction and terminating? Probably none. So they're all probably going to be coming in from over here. So in that case, we'll make you standard tracks just to penny pinch a little bit. We'll bring you down. Yeah, okay. So we need to snap in, say about here. Yep, yes. Okay, good. Yep, okay, fantastic. And then we need to bring you across like that. That's good. A lot of landscaping going on here. So much for my whole, I don't want to do a lot of landscaping. Yeah, I kind of changed my mind. So drop that in like that. And now these guys will have to snap down like this. Yes, please. Good. And then you guys will have to snap in here. And hopefully that is all reasonably on the... No, just there you go. Hopefully that's all reasonably level so that the points aren't completely fudged. So far, so good. And then we need to connect you guys up to the main line as well, obviously. We'll do that as high-speed track just to keep it neat and tidy. Too much curvature. I'll show you too much curvature. Okay, snap there, then snap in. There you go. That's not too bad. We can live with this. This is... Are those points janky? No, I think it's okay. But what a mess of wires we've gone and built. Right, now we need to make sure all these trains can reverse on each other. So I need to put a set of points in, say, here. That fits, just. And of course the same, so we can double slip these points here. So that means trains coming in, come in this way, and then coming out, they can go back that way. Okay, so those points there are completely redundant. We need to put them back to front because trains coming in this way can't get over to this platform. That's a bit skewy, isn't it? Let's just fix up this whole thing here. There we go. Okay. Starting again, coming up from the double slip up there. That's much smoother. I like that much better. There we go. That's how we need it to look. And then we need a set of points in here. Yeah, we can get up to 50. Close enough. 49. Pretty much 50. And that actually looks reasonably smooth. Good. Okay, so again, trains coming in this way can get over to here and can get over here, but they can't get back. So we'll have to throw a set of points in here. No, in here. Okay, come on. Okay, yep. No, yep. Good. Okay, that'll do. That's fine. I can live with that. Oh, that's just the street connection. I buggered up. That's fine. And autosave's going to interrupt, so that's all good. So that should be all the platforms okay, because you can come in this way and go through the double slip to get into that one. Yes, good. Okay, everything is A-okay there. Whether it'll actually work once we start sending trains in there, I don't know. Don't really care. Main thing is it looks pretty, because, you know me, aesthetics is everything. So throw down a couple of signals. That is one heck of a steep hill coming out of the freight yard, though. That's not going to end well for us. But, you know, this is why we're putting electric trains on. We can deal. So pop a signal down there, and then just drop in signals at the end of these platforms here, just so it looks pretty. I mean, I know the station has its own signals, but I like putting signals down. So that's going to be another source of tools and machines, provided we can get some steel or plastic in there. And for plastic, I'm thinking, well, we've got this plastic source here. So if we road the plastic up here, we can always chuck it on the existing goods train, which will come around here. So, you know, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. We can just stick with tools. What tools are made of wood, you say? Well, I figure it's like consumer goods, like, you know, wooden spoons and wooden toys and things just fall under tools. Wouldn't they fall under goods? I don't know. Stop questioning it. You're going to break my immersion. So we'll put this connection back so the town stops getting shitty. And we should be able to shoehorn a bridge over here somehow. Probably. Not sure. Let's just whack it in and hope for the best. Construction not possible. Oh, construction possible? Good. Yes, because that's where I wanted the bridge. Well done. Okay, that's clearly not going my way. What if we instead... are we going to road haul the goods from here into town? We probably could rail them in, just have a little short shunting trip. It would save trying to build a fancy-ass road all the way around this side, just have the trucks double back on themselves. Okay, so in that case, what we'll do is we'll build a small country road up and over the top of our tunnel, like that, just so it fulfills the sort of the obligation I feel to have a road connecting up everything that had a road connected up when I started, just because it looks nicer. And that's how the employees can get to work as well, you know, because without employees, no one's making shit. I realised I forgot to put signals on this line. I'll do that now before I forget. That is an impressive tunnel too. I really don't think we could have gotten around that. There's no way we were getting anything through there. But yeah, so we've got the potential for electric freight and probably still steam and diesel hauled passenger, depending on what we end up doing with the lines that we've got. Moving forward, so we need to put a signal in there, one in there and one for freight trains coming out, and then of course up here we'll put a couple down for freighters coming in and through trains. May as well put one in the middle for the passengers. There we go. Good. So that way I can't forget, start it up and then go, oh gee, why didn't I get any trains through that section for a while? Because you've not only got one signal down. Now, let's see, we'll probably have another shunting trip bringing these logs down here and returning empty. We'll have this log train that comes from here bring the planks back. But first I want to connect Midland up. I really want to have this final connection in place. Now, the station we've built, I know we planned on building the line out this way and bringing it in here, but this is a really pokey little station. How big is it? How big did we make this? Do we seriously make it 80 meters? Is it seriously only 80 meters? No, it's not. It's 160. But still, it's a bit pokey. Let's be honest. So, yeah, I toot indeed, my friend. Oh, you're at capacity. Good for you! How do you only fit 13 people on a bus that big? Wow, you're just not even trying. But good for you for having a full load. So what I'm thinking is we put a secondary station in sort of over here. It's walking distance, and then we just connect the freight line up this way here. So we might drop this road off a bit though, and go ahead, and we'll put 2 passenger platforms in, even though we're probably not going to use them. No, just 2, please, just 2, and we will wire it up because, well, let's be frank, I'm not good at remembering what I've wired up and what I haven't. Oh, okay, well that's probably because I'm trying to build a way too big a station. Let's go 200 meters. 200 meters, is that going to be big enough? Let's go 240, just in case. I can't remember how long we built the one at Laredo, but this one's going to be a pain in the ass to extend. So drop it down like that, and just connect a small road up to the end of it there. Let's have a look. Small street, small historic. Yeah, small street is fine. That's a bit kinky, but what are you going to do? So that's fine there. Now we just got to join it up to... Oh, there's a highway in the way. Of course there is. Bring the contour lines back. And, of course, this bit's where it gets nice and flat, isn't it? So, oh, hang on, we're up significantly higher than the highway. So if we bring this around, we can have a bridge over the highway and then just drop down in our own time. Now, this I like. This is good. Okay, that's definitely a bridge that's being built. Yes, okay, good for you. Go team. Let's just bring it out. It's just, okay, try and keep it on the flat for now. And let's just, actually... How many trains did we say we're having coming from this way down to town? We said we were going to have the shunting trip. I don't think that's going to be achievable. Oh, maybe. Yeah. What I want to do is I basically want to back this off a little bit. So the shunting trip might be in jeopardy. We'll see. Basically, I want to sort of send this around, keep it on the flat. Yeah, like that. And then we can come across, I want to sort of, that's a lot of bridge pillars. What could possibly make you want to do that? Okay. No, that's not working for me either. So what I want to do is start sort of going down a bit. Yeah, let's just, okay, that's flat. Yeah, it's way too high. Yeah, okay, no, back it off, back it off, back it off. We need to start going down a little bit because it's just not going our way. So here, let's see, do we have a steep decline here? Probably would help if we got the road out of the way, let's be honest. The road is definitely getting in the way. Now, we want to basically get from here over to sort of here. Where's the station? The station's over there. Yeah, so that itself, not a problem. And it is going down. Okay, so we can just relay the road underneath. And let's go, do we want to go fancy bridge? Or do we want to go heavy duty bridge? I don't really want to do the concrete bridge. That's a bit too girdery for my tastes. This does seem like we'd be in viaduct territory, being up in the mountains. Yeah, I'm not opposed to the viaduct. That's a bit too modern. I keep coming back to this one. We've used it a couple of times. I think it looks suitably modern, but also suitably bridgy, that it can cover the distance. So we'll go with that one. We'll double track it. There we go. And then we'll just put the road back because, you know, people are getting upset apparently because they can't do whatever it is people want to do with their road. Drive on it, I suppose. So bring this around. Can we get under there? I think we will. Yes, we will. Good. And then just connect you up. Like, why do you want to bugger up the landscape that much? No, just go downhill. Stop digging holes in the landscape, please. There you go. Keep it flat. Keep it flat. I don't know why I did that, but well, it did. So as for the little shunting trip we're going to bring into town, we'll probably just put a separate little short line in. Where's the industrial area? There. Okay. Because what I'm thinking is we can bring it down near this siding here. And then we can have the trucks delivering, because where are the trucks coming from? They're coming from out here. So we can have the trucks pick up anything that needs to come over to the commercial area and drop it off separately. Just as, because they're returning empty at the moment, aren't they? Let's have a look. Yeah, oh, bless, you're quite old. How old are you? 28 years. Yeah, you're probably due for replacement soon anyway. Yeah, so he's running empty at the moment, so we'll just have a stop over in the commercial area, which is conveniently split between the two stations. Yay. And we'll I guess we'll just put a truck stop in out here somewhere and just see how we go. In fact, we could probably connect them up if we could squeeze in another couple of level crossings out here. Let's have a look. Medium Street, will that connect up? It will, sort of. Two separate level crossings, so that's going to annoy the hell out of the motorists, but to be fair, this leg of the triangle is not used very often, and this has managed to become two level crossings as well, so we might have to rejig this whole triangle junction anyway. It's a bit messy. But yeah, then we can squeeze the truck stop in, say, here, and catch a lot more of the commercial area than we normally would expect to. So that's not really catching too much, is it? No, okay. What if we put it in the middle here? Would that fit? No, you don't want to have an intersection in there. Okay, that was a nice idea. Let's just bodge it in here. No, we don't want to knock down a building. That just fits. Good. And then we'll just connect it up with no, it's historic. We want small street. There you go. And that captures a good chunk of the commercial. Yeah, we even get a bit over there. So you guys, on your way back, Midland deliveries, if you could please stop off there as well at Midland Central. And that way you can bring anything we need down from our short siding that we're going to build here. Because we're going to build it now. Don't second guess me. We're building it. It's happening. Do we want to go? Yeah, we'll go one of these stations rather than a terminus station. Probably because it's going to be slightly easier to bodge the road connection down this end, so it's near the what do you call it? Truck stop. It's a thing. That's the wrong end. Try that end. That's going to work. There we go. Okay, so bodgy it in. We don't want it to be high speed. We don't want it to have overhead. We can just bodgy that in there. Yep. That captures most of the industrial area as well. And by most of, I mean half to a third. Does this catch any of it? Yeah, okay, so we can even see machines and stuff on trucks too. And then we'll just connect this up with a nice short, no overhead at this stage, please. We'll just keep it diesel, We'll connect this up as just a separate little shunting trip, just up to this platform here. Is that going to be a really steep hill? Not too bad. I think we can live with that. What are we going to do about a depot for this thing? I guess we could build it at a depot. Actually, we can build it at this depot because it'll just come this way. Yeah. Okay. So that's good. We've got a route started there. So we'll plumb that in just before we forget. That's a nice lime green colour we've gone with. So if you could go from Midland East down here to Midland Annex, please, and we'll call that Midland Shunting Trip. There we go. Because Midland Deliveries was taken by the trucks. What's complaining? San Bernardino Chemical Plant. What are you fussing about? Try to ship more items. Oh, has the plastic built up somewhere? That's a lot of grain. That's a lot of food. Wow. Okay. Hello. Wow. The Minneapolis Interstate Freight. If it's not successful now, I don't know how it will be. Yeah, it's actually making money. And all these vehicles are getting old, so we should probably look at replacing them with something faster and heavier. Let's go Mikado. How many carriages you got on? 11. Okay, so how big do we build the stations? That's the next question. This is a nice big station. Yes. So this is why it's complaining. The 100 plastics just sitting here. So how big did we build this? 400 meters? Yeah. Yeah, it looks about 400 meters. Sure, why not? How big did we build the station? No, go away. Up here, this is going to be a limiting factor. I don't think that's 400 meters. That's 320. Okay, so the biggest length our train can be so far is 320. I'm pretty sure this is bigger than 320 up here. Yeah, so is that all the places they stop? Abattoir, Holt, and South. Yes. Okay, so 320 meters. That's our limit. Let's go. Show me boxcars. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, can we fit a caboose on that? I bet we can. If I can find it. Does the caboose not exist anymore? Hello, Mr. Caboose. There it is. Boom. 322 meters. Take 2 off. I like even numbers. Good. Okay, so yeah, let's just go ahead and replace them all. They're all getting old. $100 million. Mwah! Yeah, do it. It's finally making money, and I'd like it to keep going. So that should definitely improve things on that route, and that should shut up the San Bernardino chemical plant. Hopefully. We were trying to connect up Midland. So all we got to do now is connect up the station, and then we can get the passenger trains going down here, and we can do some industry connection as well. Now, if I just freeball this, you want to put a tunnel in there? I'm going to allow it. I think that looks really badass. You come off a bridge, you come into a tunnel, and you come down a cutting, and that's where the main line ends, just down here at the station. Obviously, we'll have to detour around for the freight, but yeah, and we'll then have to somehow connect it up to the existing line, otherwise it'll just look a bit weird. In fact, why don't we... Yeah, we built that as rusty track, so we'll just upgrade that to normal... No, we don't want the wires. Just upgrade that to normal track and get rid of the scenery items. Those coal wagons have long since been superseded anyway. And we'll just bring this around as sort of a starter connection, I guess, like baby's first connection to the main line. And that way any transfers we need to do between the two sort of sections of the network, the modern section and the pokey old section, we can do without sort of too much fuss. So now we'll put a high speed with overhead in here, and we'll put a proper set of crossovers in. I'll stick to 80 k's, that should be fine. And then we want to put another one in here. It is going to allow it. Is it going to look janky as hell? I think it's flat. I think it's level. I think we've gotten away with it yet again. I don't know how we've been so lucky recently. So obviously there's a signal here. We'll need a signal here. We'll drop in a couple of signals for trains coming off the passenger platforms. That's still the chemical plant. Yes, good, fine, happy. Drop in signals near the tunnel. Yeah, drop in a couple here between the tunnel and the bridge. Oh, there's another couple of engines. Oh, look, Australian engines. Yay! So, yeah, that's a couple of New South Wales based engines, which is where I'm from, if you're from overseas. And if you're not, cool. Good. Yes, have we fully signaled this section up, didn't we? We'll probably stand to put a couple more in just there, just because we can. But we won't be building those Australian steam engines for this route, no, because this is a very long, potentially electric route. I mean, obviously we've electrified for the freight, but I've actually bothered to extend it down to that platform there, just because, well, it saves any more embarrassment. More embarrassment. That's the emphasis. So this is the southeastern branch. So we're going to extend him from Laredo. Yes, Laredo there, platform 1. Platform 1? Hang on. Oh, that's Columbus I'm looking at. I'm thinking, hang on, platform 1's the one we're not using yet. Yeah, so if you could extend from Laredo all the way down here to Midland, and for some reason it's called it Midland Sidings, that's nice, and put it back in over at Laredo platform 3. Yeah, we need a better name than Sidings. We'll call this Midland Eastern Station. Eastern Station. No, not Staciono. There we go. Station. I don't even know what Staciono would mean. And this is Midland South. Oh, hang on. Why don't we call this Old Midland Station? There we go. That's cool. So the new station is Midland East, and this is Old Station. And here comes one of our buses now. Beep beep. 13 to 13. How's this line doing anyway? Is it sort of running at capacity financially? Well, it's not doing too bad. It used to make a lot more when it was one train chuffing back and forth, but the buses are doing all right for themselves. Oh, we got more errors. Train 70 and train 52 having a showdown. Oh, you're going the wrong way. What you doing? Yeah, so you can just turn around and try again, please, buddy, because I hate to say it, but well, I don't hate to say it because he's in the right. But this handsome fella here is in the right with his handsome-looking carriages. They're enterprises, whatever that means. But yeah, so you don't hold up my nice expensive electric train, which, wow, that's a significant increase in costs. And what are you doing in the cab there, sir? I don't want to know. I'm going to just look away. Yeah, so this thing really needs to transport a lot of people to break even, and well, he's not doing a great job of it so far, but hopefully he comes into his own eventually. Now, let's have a look. This line here, the southeastern branch, what are we running on that? We're running 4 trains at the moment, and we've extended it by basically a third, because that's what 2/3 of its length there. So we're definitely going to need another couple of trains on that route there. We'll go steam again. Do we want to go more Atlantics? They're sort of getting a bit out of date. In fact, they're actually we're going to lose the ability to build them in about 7 years. So do we want to go something a bit fancier? We do have these Australian numbers. What are you looking at? You're looking at 161 kilonewtons or Nortons or whatever you are. What do you got? You got 100. Okay, so these things will be better at getting up the hill. So, yeah, we're not going to build electric trains just yet. We're going to go ahead and we'll build the 3801. Yep, there it is. And we'll build the 3830 again eventually. They were not cheap. And we need some carriages for him. So what's your speed? 130 clicks an hour. So we need something that can do 130. 110, 180, 150. Okay, so we really should go with the stainless steel coaches for this one, I think. They've got better... Oh, no, these have better capacity. But the speed won't make much of a difference, and these cost so much more to run. So we'll go with these attractive red and orange ones. So we'll go with 5 of them. And we'll send you out on the, whatever it was called, line. The southeastern branch, that's what it's called. Get your shit together, T-Nick. Come on, you're better than this. And then we want to buy another one, which will be the 3830. Yes, you can do it. There we go. Good game. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hopefully these guys will start making some good coin. Southeastern branch. Off you go. Forwards, my friend. And let's just go down and appreciate the beauty that is the pinnacle of the big green dildo that we know and love. I mean, come on, how else would you describe it? Look at it. That is a really good-looking model, though. It's a shame we don't have any sort of authentic New South Wales carriages to go with it. Good sound, too. Hello. That is very shiny. I wonder if these ones will weather like the default trains will. That's a very good-looking engine, though. And then we wait for the other one to come out, the 3830. So for those of you not familiar with steam in Australia, these are both actual preserved steam engines that, well, in theory, run today. 3801's been going through an extensive overhaul for the last decade, and 3830 is, I think, out of service with some firebox issues that no one seems to want to rectify. So, in theory, they still exist. It's just you can't really see them trackside. And oh my God, get out of the way, 3801. I want to see 3830 come out. So, yeah, I saw these mods on the workshop and I thought, yeah, what the hell? America, Australia, basically the same country. Just chuck them in. No one will notice. Come on. Don't be shy. It's okay. People at home want to see you. And I've made the wires disappear. Let's just move the camera around so they come back. Okay, when you're ready. Here he comes. That's good. I was going to say, otherwise we'll just check back in with you later when you've overcome your crippling shyness. Come on. And that is another gorgeous looking model. God, look at the detail on that. That is definitely well worth downloading. Not sure if the carriages really match, but don't really care. How's 3081 going with the hill? You know what? Really not struggling at all. That's going really well. So when we do electrify this line, I'll be sure to redeploy these trains somewhere else because, yeah, I mean, what I'm thinking is we truncate the southeastern branch to Toledo, and we run a new line from Mount Importance to Toledo to Laredo and down into Visalia that way, just giving people from this area a direct connection down to Visalia and vice versa. And it'll also provide us with another way to get more freight down this way. So I don't know, we've got oil here, got an oil refinery here, we've got a lot of coal up here we could be bringing down to the steel mill. Well, it gives us options. So that's something I'd like to connect up. But yeah, so to finish up, what I want to do is connect up this forest here. Actually, no, we'll connect up this forest here. That's probably a lot easier. Connect him up over here to this, Actually, no. We'll go the hard route, connect this forest up, because, yeah, we'll probably just road haul it in here anyway. And that way we'll have the planks coming back through here, and we've set up one of the key routes on this. And then we can also start our goods train going. So, yes, let's get that happening. So we want a more direct road connection, I think. So let's just go ahead and build a proper country road. Let's go medium because we're going to need the speed eventually. We'll connect you back up again. There you go. That's fine. Yeah, we'll go medium because we are going to need the speed when we get more modern trucks. And actually, let's just bring it over and use the existing bridge that we've already got. Save building a second bridge. Again, not that we have to worry about money, but it just looks nicer than having 50 million bridges zigzagging over our line. So what we'll do is we'll drop you in here. Yeah, and I've got a plan for this. Instead of building a new route, because it's a one-way trip, logs up here, I'm going to start diverting the Laredo delivery trucks out here. So really, they're only running empty from Laredo to the forest, loading up with logs. So that'll increase the profitability of this route and save having two sets of trucks running empty on what is effectively a similar route. I mean, it's not much of a detour. And that's going to improve things there. Saves also having too many more trucks clogging up there. Tucson Sawmill, suck it. And now what we're going to do down here is, so we've already got the basis of a junction here. Question is, do we want to retain this junction or can we do better? Yeah, I think we can do better. I mean, that depot is going to get in the way, isn't it? But yeah, if we put sort of a couple of tracks come off here, come around here, up here, around here, down here, and then double track this short section here, I think we can get away with it. I will hit the pause button because obviously we're going to upset our diesel rail cars a bit. So we'll bulldoze this junction here. Yeah, we're going to upset a lot of people at this rate. Bulldoze all the scenery at the depot, and yeah, a bit of road there. Okay, cool. So what we want to do is want to get track out for starters, and we will need to electrify this. So we will put the overhead down. Sorry. We'll electrify the bits we need to. So you need to come down to about, say, here, and then this line will spear off in this direction. Keeping it flat, is that of any benefit to us? Not really. No, I was hoping we could build a bridge over there, but I don't think so. So build that. What's complaining? Midland? Oh, that's just the routes we've interrupted. Okay, so what we want to do is now set a points in here for the little diesel rail cars to get over to their platform. Boom, that's fantastic. What depot can you guys use? Because I don't really want to put the triangle back in if I don't have to. In fact, I'll get rid of all this track here, just to simplify things. In fact, why don't we just double track all the way in here. No, we'll build the high-speed rail because that's what we do when we build new rail. Keep it consistent, even if the consistency makes it inconsistent. And then we'll just need a set of points in. Which platform do you want to use? That one, I guess. We'll put a double diamond in because why not? So that can go in like, come on. You had it for a second. There you go. That's what we wanted. And apart from looking a bit funny, it's not really that janky. So we'll do that. There. Good. Okay. Whoop, no, missed a bit. Upgrade that as well. Make it look nice. There we go. And may as well upgrade. No, that's road. Don't upgrade train to road. That would be bad. Upgrade that section as well. Cool. So that's fixed that line there. Obviously, we want 2 tracks coming around the junction here, so we'll go ahead and build that like that. This time we do want to switch the overhead on and bring this down. Why did I build this as timber? Yeah, goose. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I mean, it's not going to be used for high-speed trains, but we may as well build it as high-speed rail just in case. So run the wires around the corner here and down that way. Yes, sir. Good. And then we will just simply... No, I built that on the wrong side, haven't I? Okay, so back this off. Yeah. And connect you up like that. And then connect you up around like... Will you snap? You gonna snap for me? Yeah, so you're going to have to come in on the other side of this set of points here, obviously. So we'll just bring you down... Yeah, like over here somewhere. No. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, there. Yeah, okay. That wasn't so hard, was it? That's good. We need to put another signal down. Say there. And that's good. So we've now got the junction in place to bring them around to the sawmill. And of course that happens to be the most hilly part of the route, doesn't it? Well done, me. Good stuff. Sigh. Okay, so that's all fine down there. We will have to get a connection going up here. Well, that's going to require a separate bridge, isn't it? God, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, how are we going to do that? Or we bring it down on the level. And, no, okay. I may have screwed this up with the old diverge away from the freight station idea. Because we need to join up to the main line to get down here. But to join up to the main line, we're going to have to come off about here. So, we're going to get rid of these signals. No, just the signal. Just the signal. No, just the signal. Just the signal. There you go. Okay. Apparently those signals don't actually exist unless you look at them the right way. So we're going to have to put a set of points in, say, here. Keep it flat. Is that going to... No, it's going to jank up, of course. So that's not too bad. Yes, good. Okay, keep it like that. And then put another set of points in here. Good. Now, how are we going to get across here without 5 million bridges, I wonder? So if I wanted to just connect this up straight away, you demand another bridge, which is just... It's not ideal, but I really can't see another way around it. Because to go down and back up again would be a pain in the ass. We might be able to do it, though, if we demolish the road a bit. Just because it just looks very unrealistic having 2 very large sweeping bridges coming across. So what if we put you in like that, and then we lower it? In. Okay, so that's not too bad. It will put a bit more work on the trains, but looks a little bit more realistic. In fact, I can probably back this off to the junction. No, not really. Just try and get it sloping down to begin with. But no, that's okay. That's fine. We'll bring it across here. Connect it up like that. Now, of course, we want to go older track just so it looks a bit different. N. And now we just pick a suitably fancy bridge. Probably the matching bridge. No, it doesn't look so good, actually, having 2 of the same. What about a heavy-duty, more freight-looking bridge? That probably looks a bit better. In fact, could we actually do it like that? Yes, and then we'll just bulldoze a bit for the road to come under. There we go. That's better. It's definitely an aesthetic choice that I've made that I probably won't regret later when I try and actually build said bridge to get the road under. So, okay, right. Let's get the road going. You want to go there? Okay, well, that's fine. I'm sure we can build a bridge over that without any problems. We can't, can we? No. Okay, that's cool. It's cool. Back it off. No, that's autosave. That's doing its thing. That's cool. Okay. Back this off and relay it. Yep. Okay. Only we want to hit N a couple of times. Drop it down. Try that. Okay. Let's see if we can build a bridge this time. Oh, here we go. We had something. I want you to connect up to that. There you go. That's way too many pillars. Why would I... In what universe would I need that many pillars? Here we go. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. I really like that. Of course you're not going to connect. Why would you? Why are you putting so many pillars in, you git? Okay, let's just back the road off. Make the road fit under what we've got. Oh, just keep going down. No, not down that much. Just down that much. That's fine. Okay. Go under like that. Yep. Yep. Okay. Cool. And then we want you to connect up back over here again. Yeah, like that. Okay, good. Now, let's see if we can get another bridge over that, because it should be a little easier to connect up. It is. I like that. I like that a lot. That looks like realistic and stuff. Passenger line, just to hell with the landscape, goes straight across at high speed, but the freight line has to sort of follow the curves of the land. Now this is how you landscape. Let's just fix all of the past mistakes we've made, and boy have we made a lot of them in this area. Okay, cool. Boy am I glad we got money in the bank. Imagine if we tried to do this back at the start of the game. We would have been screwed. What's whinging? Midland. Oh, I forgot to rebuild the road, didn't I? Sorry, coming back. Gonna fix it. Gonna rebuild the road. Yeah. Is that gonna be ugly? Not really. Well, it is for the road, but that's easier to fix than the train line. Because then we just drag it from here up to here. Nice and smooth. Happy days. We gone, done, fixed everything. Yes, what's still complaining? Tucson Sawmill. Well, we're getting used to that. So now we need to drop a few signals down here. Yes. Okay, so we'll put them in before the crossing. Again, don't think we'll ever use the other platform here, but it's just nice to have. Drop signals down like that. Drop a couple in here. Cool. Drop one in there. There. Yeah. And we need another signal at this end. There you go. And we've already got... Oh, we probably need one in the middle here for the other direction as well. Good stuff. So now what we got to do is hook up this sawmill here. And we're away. So let's just go ahead and get rid of this stupid windy road here that's just going to annoy everyone. And go ahead and build ourselves a station down here. So I need to move that back over to the middle. And of course this is going to be difficult. We may have to truck this at some point. What about up here? How do you feel about building up here? Bring the contour lines up, that'll help. Okay, so there's your problem. You're trying to build it up a hill. Where's the flattest of flat land? There's somewhere around the back. Ish. That's not too bad. We can probably connect that up. Let's go 400 meters. No, that's up the top. Just in case. Yeah, that's all pretty flat there. I reckon we can get that connected up. Good thing we demolished all that road and didn't need to. Where's the country road? That's in this direction. Okay. Now we'll bring this down here and bring you around to the entrance, please. There we go. Good. So you're definitely in range. Excellent. And then we'll just go ahead and rebuild that road that we sort of got rid of very unceremoniously. There we go. Now, connecting this up down to the main line, we probably should have just dragged it straight across there. Oh well, we've done it now. What's done is done and can't be undone. Let's go ahead and electrify you before I forget. Yes, please. No, just shoot. Okay, now we got to connect you back up to the main line. You know what? I'm just tempted to just tunnel through here. It's just gonna, it's gonna save us a lot of heartache. In fact, I've done it. I just did it. I made that thing happen that I said I would. Are you gonna be able to connect up to the junction? You are. Inexplicably, that actually works. Ugly as hell, but it worked. No, I think we can do a bit better there. Let's just forget that happened. But no, okay, so we put the junction in over here and we can drag it up to the mouth of the tunnel there. That won't be an issue. We'll need to get rid of this signal I so carelessly placed. So, yeah, we've rebuilt another junction we're really not going to use. So, good work, us, eh? Yeah, bring him around like that. Bring him around like that. Bit of a tight curve, but we can deal with that. Connect you up like that. And we won't bother double tracking the tunnel because we're probably not going to have more than 2 or 3 trains on this line. So as long as we got enough space for them to queue up before they block the passenger trains, really shouldn't be a problem. So go ahead and whack down a signal there. Whack down one at the other end. Yep, that is a tight corner, isn't it? Whack it on the right track, dummy. Drop it there, and of course I will upgrade. Whoops-a-daisy. I will upgrade this to be concrete sleepers. Thank you. Good. Right. That took a bit longer than I expected, but hopefully we can now send some trains going and wrap things up for today. Cool. Right, so the first train we want to set going is this delivery train because he's going to be the easiest because I've already set the line up. So I'm going to go with that little shunting diesel because he's a good little boy, isn't he? He's a good fella. Now, do we want to include stake cars? Because we could bring construction materials on the truck down into Midland because they're already trying to unload here. We could then load it on the train and send it this way. Nah, it's probably too complicated. Let's just go with 6, 7, 8, 9, and then a caboose for 10. Done like that. And send him out on, what did we call it? It was Midland shunting trip or something. There it is. Remembered it exactly. Nailed it. We'll probably hit play as well because time is currently paused. 1943. God, this game's getting away from us. Oh, look, here comes one of our passenger trains. God, you're making good speed. 128 k's an hour. You go, son. You're still empty because you haven't stopped anywhere to pick anyone up. Is there anyone waiting here? No. Okay, well, that's going well. Is it because we don't have a bus stop out here? Probably. We'll have to rejig the bus route down there as well. But yes, so now we need to set up a logs to planks, planks to tools route coming out of Laredo freight terminal up here. Would help if we set the line up first. So let's have a look here. So we want to start here. Actually, we've sort of built this as if it's going to keep going, didn't we? Do we want to come down here and try and get more logs? No, we just need to rejig this station so he can use one of these platforms here. In fact, I think it was this extra one we built on this end we were going to use. So let's just go ahead and connect. Actually, we can connect you straight up to the main line, really. What would that be? That would be, I'd want to do outbound trains that way. So we could go ahead and put that in like that. Cool. That is just completely ugly. And we won't do that. No, that's awful. Why would I even think that would work? Yuck. No, so we'll connect you up like this. Good. Hello. Oh, you're the shunting trip going off to commence shuntering duties. And we'll connect you up like that. Yeah, toot indeed, my friend. Many successful toots to you in the future. These points here I don't actually like. They look kind of shit. Yeah, I know. It's just one of those things. What if we move those points sort of over here a bit? Is that going to work? Yeah, I know, right? I gone done rebuilt the thing. That looks okay. We can live with that. So trains coming in here will then cross over and come into this back platform here. That's not a problem. What are you? Oh, you're one of the you're the goods train. Hello. You making money yet? You are. You're doing very well for yourself. Or was that when you were still steam? I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yes. Okay. So, as I was saying, we should have a new line that I created and didn't do anything with. There it is, line 1. So we want to start here. We then want to come up here to the sawmill, and then we just want to swing back in via here. Why did I build 2 tracks this way if he's only going, wow, I've really over-engineered the crap out of this, haven't I? But that's okay. We've got room to expand. We've got room to grow. So this is going to be logs, planks, Laredo, that was lard, to mid. I think we just called Midland mid, didn't we? I can't actually remember. Yeah, just mid. Just 3 letters. We just saved a letter. So, you know, that's efficient. That's good. Now, let's go. We'll go the bipolar again. That's a pretty tried and true design there. The EP2, call it its actual name if you want. It's a lot easier to just do it this way. State cars. Now, how big was the other train we built? We built 400 metre station, so we can probably get away with a 400 metre train again. So let's just go ahead and see what that gets us. Let's go 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and we can whack a caboose on the back of that. Well, of course, that's under MISC, isn't it? Caboose, there it is. Good. Power rating mediocre, I'll live with it. And we want 2 trains? Well, just stick with 1 to start with. We'll see how we go. And you, sir, will be going on logs, planks, the light blue one. Lard to mid. Excellent. Off you go, my friend. Godspeed and good luck. And we forgot to put a way for you to get into your platform, so let's just hit the pause button and try and connect that up and hope you don't get too confused. So let's just drop that in there. Yes, there you go. Hopefully he gets... Well, that scraped in just before the bridge, didn't it? In fact, I'll actually... No path electric. Turn around, try again. Let's see if he can calculate his way into the correct station, just so the trucks know that we're now moving logs from here, because at the moment they're obviously running empty because there's been no reason to send the logs on that route. Still sitting at 300 million though, not complaining. You can't get over to your platform because you can't get onto that track from the depot. Awesome. Oh well, he's going to do a couple of runs empty and that will be fine. But yeah, so we've set the logs up. We've got the planks coming up here. We've got the goods coming into Midland. The only thing left to do now is extend the goods train from Laredo up here as well. Let's have a look at him. Goods Lake Clumlard. We're going to extend you to Mid. Good. And then after Laredo West, yes, you're going to keep going and come up here. Yes, boom, Midland East. And then you're going to come back through Laredo West on the track you've already decided to come through on. Fantastic. So that's good. So now he will be picking up tools and machines down here and bringing them back to Laredo and Columbus, and possibly even, yeah, in fact, we could have him stop off at Orlando, really. I don't know why we haven't been. Because, is he stopping there on the, yeah, he's stopping there in one direction, but not the other. So, after Columbus, yeah, go back through Orlando Holt. Just in case we have more freight we can deliver to Orlando. But that's good. So, yeah, I'm going to chuck another train on this route, just for funsies. So he's a bipolar with 18 wagons. That sounds fun. Diddly diddly dee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Boom, the counting game. It's a fun game. Whack a caboose on and send him out on that goods route as well. Just because as we expand it, we need to make sure we keep the frequency up. Off you go, fella. But yeah, I reckon we've accomplished a lot today. We've finally connected up the last main line we wanted to build. Now we can work on trying to connect up as many industries as we can to those main lines and then updating them and possibly just moving some of these big lots of cargo. So yeah, even though we're done building new main lines, we're not done yet. We've still got a long way to go. We've got a lot more towns to connect up to each other. For example, Toledo to Laredo. That's just fun to say. And we've got a lot of industries that are just sitting there waiting to be milked for cash. But until next time, I'd like to thank you for your company. This has been Transport Fever on the American Free Game Map. I've been T-Nick, and I'll see you all next week. Later days.